Hello, my name is Siddhant. This is the demonstration of my project, Intelligent Media Player. The idea behind this project is to implement intelligent system that can determine the patterns from users' song selections. The system determines the suggestions based on day of the week and time of the day. Suppose this week I listen to music in following pattern. Monday morning I am listening to jazz. Afternoon I listen to Bollywood music. Evening while returning from office I listen to jazz again. And in the night I am listening to country music. Same events or something similar happens on Tuesday. While going to office I am listening to rock. In a lunch break I am listening to Bollywood. Then somewhere rock and some country in the night. So the next week, if I ask the system on Monday morning, what is the best suggestion for me? The system says this is IMP personalized suggestion, jazz. The system is inferring that last Monday morning I listened to jazz. So usually Monday mornings I listen to jazz genre. So if I click on apply, it loads the jazz playlist. If I do cancel, it continues what it was doing. This is the block representation of the IMP system. Here, when a user plays a song in IMP player, the system logs the events in knowledge base. The KM inference engine then learns from the logged events and determines what is the user's favorite genre at that particular day and the time. When a user asks for the system from the UI button to show what is the best suggestion for the genre, the user gives suggestion on the UI. And if the user says apply, the new playlist is loaded. If not, system continues what it was doing before. This is the block diagram of the architecture of IMP system. From top to bottom, it has user interface for user actions, embedded layer, it has database that acts as knowledge base, database manager to perform the interactions or manage the interactions with the knowledge base, audio manager to control the audio channel operations. We have two threads, playback thread and control thread. Control for the media player actions and playback thread to operate on the audio. The media playback control, which handles the user playback actions like play, pause, next, previous, stop. Then at the bottom I have AI layer, which has user action log manager, which processes the user actions in the correct format and logs it into the knowledge base. It also provides interface to clear the history, which means just clear the knowledge base. The playlist manager, it maintains the playlist for different genres. When the user selects the source folder, the songs which are loaded are sorted into this built-in playlist. The knowledge model, it can be said to have knowledge base, knowledge control, and knowledge inference. It processes the logs from knowledge base and infers the best matching genre at that time of the day according to the user's past choices. This diagram shows the Qt signal and slot architecture. The project is developed in Qt, the main reasons being the signal slot architecture, which features asynchronous operations. Qt supports multi-threading and the easy thread management techniques which are needed in this project. And also Qt is nothing but the enhanced C++, which is widely used for embedded UI development and also for system development purpose. It is famous because of its cross-platform compatibility. Coming to the AI features of the project, the IMP uses online learning methodology to support the intelligence. The main advantage of online learning are it is data efficient, which means the knowledge model can infer the suggestions based on very small number of logs. It is adaptable, that means the system learns as soon as the new data arrives. Hence, it updates its understanding on the go. If I use the system for a couple of minutes and I ask for suggestion, then the system will have a suggestion for me. Coming to the embedded systems or the embedded applications of this project, I started thinking on this concept considering its applications in automotive infotainment system. So, looking at the computational limitations and memory constraints on the board, the online learning helps to avoid the large amount of data which needs to be stored in knowledge base to infer the suggestions. And finally, the system learns from the user events and adapts itself, which works in real time. The AI inference engine uses the probability calculations to determine the suggestions for the user. Based on how many hits I have for one particular genre from the knowledge base, the calculations determine what is the best probable genre that user may be liking. Now looking at the use cases and app demo, let's load the project. So this is the UI of Intelligent Media Player. I have loaded the project in Qt Creator, and if you look at the UI, this is my playlist view, which is the list view for songs. When I load, all the songs are loaded here. The seek bar open to load the songs in the system. Media player operations, stop, previous, play pause toggle, next, mute, volume control. These are some buttons for my testing purpose. And the bottom row is for intelligent feature. Enable or disable intelligent feature in the system. Get top suggestions to invoke the suggestion from the system. Clear history to clear the knowledge base. And the custom clock, for the testing purpose, it is editable, where I can set different dates and check the system performance. So let's go ahead and load the songs. I have created a folder which has songs, have the metadata as a genre. So let's load these songs. And if you see, the song is playing here. On purpose I had muted so that it should not be a very high volume. Let me play this. I have muted again. So I have the basic player operations such as play pause, next. If you can see, the next song is highlighted here, previous, volume control, and stop. So by default, all the songs are loaded as all songs playlist here. Now let's do the intelligent testing. My current date is 25th of June, which is today, and 8 o'clock in the night or evening. So I'm playing first or third song from my playlist. So as you see, as soon as I click on this list, my logs are updated here. So I am loading the logs into knowledge base in the format of Monday evening jazz. What does it mean? I am listening to jazz music on the Monday evening. If I select new song, a new entry is inserted into logs, which is Monday evening I am listening to country music. The user need not to have all the clicks to load the data, to load the entries into database, but as soon as the song finishes, let me put it here, and it loads the new song, we got the new entry which says Monday evening unknown. Unknown genre is on purpose because we have some of the songs which doesn't have genre mentioned in the metadata. So all those songs are inserted into unknown playlist. Now, if I get the top suggestion, it gives what is my major, what are the most of the genres I have listened to before. But to test that, let's load the rock music. I have created these buttons on purpose to sort the songs and test the DB functionality, the inference engine. So I'm playing all the rock songs now. And as you can see, I'm inserting all the entries to the knowledge base. Let me do one more time. So now I have loaded a lot of rock genres here. So if I ask the get top suggestion, my system suggests that the user likes to listen to rock music on Monday evening. So it says this is the IMP personalized suggestion. And if I cancel, nothing happens and the same playlist is playing. If I'm into some other playlist and if I ask top suggestion and if I click on apply, the new playlist is loaded and it starts the rock music playlist. Let's change the date to next Monday. So if I do 2nd of July, and that's why I needed a custom clock here. And now system thinks that I am using this system next week on 2nd of July. And if I ask for top suggestions, it gives me rock. It means that last week on 25th of June, I was listening to rock. So it is suggesting me rock. The system says on Monday evenings, I like to listen to rock music. So do you want to play? Let me do cancel for now. Now let me go to jazz. Let me play some jazz music. And a couple of more entries. You can see the entries are getting updated here. I want to make sure that I'm listening to a lot of jazz songs. And now if I ask for the suggestion, let's go to the all playlist again and get the top suggestion. The system says I'm listening to jazz and I like to listen jazz on Monday evenings. To apply, it goes to jazz and starts playing. If I change the date back to 6th of 25th, which is today, and if I do get suggestion, it says jazz. But if I do on 26th, which is tomorrow, and if I ask for get suggestion, I'm still learning because I don't have any logs for this date. There is one more way. If I disable my intelligent feature and if I start playing the songs, I still have functionality available to play, pause, stop, which is the basic media player functionality, but the intelligent feature is not working now, which is disabled. It is not logging any of the user events to the knowledge base. But when I enable and if I ask to get the top suggestion, whatever was the last state of the knowledge base, based on that the system gives the suggestion. It is saying I'm still learning because my date is 26th. Let's go back to 25 and get the top suggestion. It gives jazz. Let's do apply. There is one more use case. I clear the history. I mean, Whatever logs the system has collected till now, all are clear. And now if I ask for top suggestion, it says I'm still learning, which means the system has no logs to infer any suggestion. Now I'm clicking rock again, and let's do get top suggestion. Now it is saying jazz because my previous playlist was jazz. Let's do clear history, and I pause the song, get top suggestion. I'm still learning. Let me play the rock song, sorry, the jazz one. And now if I play the first, it says jazz, and apply, it loads the jazz songs. Let's listen to this. This is the volume control. And that's the intelligent media player. Let me stop this. And coming to slides, this is my last slide. Thank you very much everyone for your time. You have a great time. Thank you.